Okay, hello there and welcome back to another video. So today I just want to update you a bit on everything going on at Paultons Park towards the new for 2020 Tornado Springs area. Now, I wanted to make this video as soon as I saw what James Mancy had put on Instagram, and then I saw that it had at Tornado Springs. So I went on Twitter and searched it up, and there are a load of different Twitter accounts for every single new attraction, or pretty much every new attraction that is going to be coming to the area, and it's giving some real good hints as to what will be coming. Okay, so the poster you can see here probably gives away the most of anything. I'm going to show you a few different posters in the video, even if they don't have, loads to do with what's coming, but it just gives some more hints towards the area. So this is the top of the poster here, which is just a bit of concept art, and I'll take it down in a minute and I'll just show you the rest of it, which hints at some new attractions. Obviously, just taking a look at this first, it does hint towards what we thought, a kind of a desert western town, and apparently it's where they're trying to use the weather to the best of their abilities, like trying to capture storms and all this. It's a bit of a weird theme, but I like it. Now, this part of the poster was a bit that got me most interested straight away, because this is practically confirming that there will be a new roller coaster in the area. As you can see, there's roller coaster track, as we thought, going over the tornado. So let's just talk about for a minute what I think that could be. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to be a wooden coaster like I expected. It might be, and that might just be concept art, but it doesn't at first appear like that. So what could it be? Well, I've been giving it some thought, and I think it could be a coaster kind of like what's coming to Universal this year. A kind of an intimate family launch coaster, maybe from Max, something like that. Maybe a motorbike coaster in some way, because, it is very kind of cars a lot in this area. Because you've got Al's Auto Academy as well, which I'll come on to in a minute, that I've been talking about. So maybe it is like that, and they're kind of on these motorbikes trying to stop the storm and all that. I mean, maybe it could be from Vekoma, a bit like Tron at Disneyland in Asia somewhere. I can't remember which one. I think it's Shanghai. It could be something like that. And obviously, for those of you in the UK, Velocity at Flamingo Land, something a bit like that, but I'm sure it would have a different layout to that. Okay, so this was the other part of that poster that really caught my interest. Now, I will, in a minute, show you about the other things as well, but not on this post. I'm going to go on to the Twitter accounts in a minute. So, as you can see there, it's looking like we're going to get a log flume of some sort, or, which I think it could be, is a re-theme of the current water slides that they've got there. And then they've got another water ride there as well, which you can see on your screen now, which is their log flume. I don't think that they've moved that over and re-theme it, just because I don't think it'd look the best to travel in log flume in there. But it would not surprise me at all if the water slides that they've currently got, I think it's called, I can't remember what it's called actually, I'm not even going to try. It's, probably something about a wild river or something. Just normal water slides like Depth Charge at Thorpe Park. They are right in the middle of this area. So, would it surprise me if that's what it was? Because it's falls, as you can see in there, Buffalo Falls. Not really at all. I would like it if it was a different water ride as well, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think that probably for that we will be seeing a re-theme of the water slides. Okay, so obviously I did say about that they have got some Twitter pages. This was from another poster. I'm sorry this is portrait, but I did film it on my phone, on screen recorder. Right, so as you can see, it's all sorts of different photos. Some really weird stuff, and then they're all retweeting each other's posts. Obviously, Paultons Park are wanting people to see. Once they've got the Tornado Springs account, the rest of the different accounts as well. This has got nearly 200 followers, this page, so clearly, some people have caught onto it, but I haven't. I've not heard anyone else talk about it either, so I thought I would quickly mention it. But yeah, all sorts of different weird stuff. Most of it is stuff that is quite recent, actually. Just look, all sorts of different pictures from the Wild West. Really weird stuff. So yeah, just thought I'd bring it up. just go and follow them, Tornado Springs, on Twitter, and you can keep up to date with what's going on. Okay, so next we have the account of the Junkyard. Doesn't look like this is going to be a ride. If it is a ride, what I could see is a car ride. They've got a few of them already, but they are always good rides that the whole family can enjoy. So if it is going to be anything, I do think it'll be one of them. I mean, I think it'd be quite good, you know, a car ride around the desert and all that. I mean, I think you've kind of got to have one of them, really. But yeah, sounds like something good. Again, all really weird stuff. That they're trying to hint at things, but you just can't quite work out what it is. There's also a Twitter account for the mayor. Not really anything special, this one. It's just kind of creating that feel of a town and just talking about everything else that they've all been saying. Mainly just about the supposed storm that's coming and just to stay safe and all that. This is what I find really confusing. There's another thing here talking about you know, cars and all that. Al's Auto Academy we've got now. That's the thing, it's all really confusing, not really joined together. Maybe this could be a go-karting track that they might have as well. That's the only thing I could think of. Okay, so there we have it then. That is about it for today's video. I'm not going to start going into the construction as well, because at the minute all it is a great big pile of dirt. So it's not really much to show you at all. But that is just a website they have got there about Visit Tornado Springs, and just about that you can leave your email address to get updates about what happens there. So I put my email address in. I think it'd be a good idea if you all did, to be honest, and you could keep up to date with everything that's going on with it. So I think that this is really interesting, and I hope you have enjoyed this video of me just wanting to bring up kind of the marketing towards what's happening, and just kind of letting you know that these Twitter accounts are out there that are heavily suggesting it's something new. And of course there are the new roller coaster and potentially a new water ride as well. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you very soon with a new video from my vlog at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. See you soon, bye now.